is up, MMA fans, or more specifically Guru fans? Today, I'm discussing where the frick this dude is. Why would I say frick? That is so gay. Whatever, we're continuing. So, yes, where the frick did this dude go? And, yeah, I've arranged a list. Some of these options are more viable than others, and we will start with the most likely one at this point. He has not spoken on Twitter or anything since, what was it, the Halloween stream? And I think that means the feds have probably gotten him. Now, in the UK, you don't have freedom of speech. And when you step out of line as a white man and talk about immigrants, certain things happen to you. Certain awful things. It is the worst crime a man can commit in that region. So, I think the most likely outcome is he's in prison right now, likely for life. I don't think we'll ever be seeing him again, and I think it's time we start looking for new people to report on the sport because, frankly, he's not coming back. And I think it's time people start realizing this. He hasn't made any statements or anything, and he's just been gone. And he missed a whole event. Which takes me on to my second idea. He hates the UFC, and did not watch the event, did not stream it. I recall him releasing the video for predictions pretty late this week, and saying he has low motivation for the card. On top of that, he's just seemed very disinterested in the sport recently, so it's very, very likely that he hates the UFC now and will never watch it again. Pretty much. He's going to become the vlogging guru, go travel around the world probably. Live his life better, I guess. He's too good for us hardcore MMA fans. Teardrop dripping down my eye. And that brings me, not really a segue, but that brings me to my third idea. I think the Halloween stream might have gotten him in trouble, or a lot of his recent controversies. There's any number of things. And I think some goons came after him, some real heavy hitters. Now, Guru's 6'3" and 300 pounds. But he's in a wheelchair, and that makes him easily susceptible to being attacked, especially by certain one-eyed Cyclops people who like to assault people in public. So yeah, I think someone might have gone after him and got him in public. A certain fan base, perhaps, that doesn't have a great reputation for being level-headed. And they also happen to have a very high stake in the UK where he lives. So yeah, I think that's a good guess. There's also Michael Chandler's kids. They could have gone after Guru. You know, he tweeted some pretty mean things. Or not tweeted, he did the impression and then that led to the Twitter war. So yeah, Chandler's kids and Nina Drama might have gone after him. That's very likely. Very, very likely. And then last but not least, everyone's favorite gay man, John Jones. He could have done something. Could have entered a room with Guru. Been the only one to walk out. Dana White special, you know. Anyway, that leads me to point number 4. And this one's actually a segue. Speaking of John Jones, he could be traveling. Maybe traveling to New York. Maybe a certain Stipe has had a horrible accident with a cord backstage. And maybe Tom Aspinall's stepping in. Maybe we're getting Guru in the corner after all. Who knows? Maybe he is just traveling in general, though. He could be doing that. He did say he was wanting to travel. So yeah, he could just be in another country. That kind of ties into my hates the UFC point. So yeah, it could be just traveling, living life good. Maybe trying to smash some black girls again, like in South Africa. But yeah, I don't know if it's too likely he's just gone and started traveling. It would be more likely that he's going to see Aspinall in New York or something, but even then the timing of it doesn't really make sense. We haven't heard anything about Stipe, and there's still another week until that card. Alright, on to the fifth idea. I think it's very possible he just crashed out. He's fucking strung out on all the drugs, smoking the devil's lettuce, drinking, and he's just been in a non-stop state of intoxication since the Halloween stream. He has seemed to hate life, as we all do, in this horrible economy this world is in. And it's possible the culture and economy has sent him over the edge into a delirium. And he's realized, oh, I'm too intoxicated and lazy to do my job. That is very likely. Alright, and moving on to my final opinion on where he might have gone. He's become a Lucas the Casual Tracy. He's gonna start being a casual fan, having bad opinions that he always spews constantly. Just reeks of casual. And he's gonna return for a publicity stunt. He's not doing the whole I'm leaving thing that Lucas did, because that's corny. But he's gonna make a big "ooh, I'm back" type thing with an explanation of where he's been. I think that one's very likely. I know I said I was gonna order these in some way, but I didn't. I lied. Suffer, I don't care. But yeah, those were my bullet points on what I think could have happened to him. I was sad not having him this weekend. I don't usually tune into the whole Fight Companion, but I do if it's getting boring, watching with my buddies. And yeah, hope to see the guy back. He's a cool chap. I really hope he's not arrested. That would be awful, because he's doomed. He was trying to make his getaway. It would make sense that they got him as he was trying to flee. And yeah, let me know what you think down in the comment section. This was just a little thing I'm gonna shit out. Yeah, give me a like, subscribe.
Man, Mega Man, no gears in the Sega Man. I am the great Saiyan. You gotta stop playing, man.